Keep pushing for 6.5 hours. And then I got banana. But I might wear these.
How do we feel?
Yes. Yes, thank you. You too. I've been using Target more often because otherwise I'll go shopping inside. So I got this, my final training block. And then I also got some tofu. I don't really like extra firm, but they only have this left. So we're gonna make mapo tofu tonight. Go use the bathroom. Go. Anyway, today's been super busy at work, so I'm just gonna eat my leftover tiny tacos and birria tacos from last night. And I'm gonna make the mapo tofu because I need to start like, not carb loading, but like increasing my carb intake. My dog's finally hungry. Supposed to eat that for dinner, but I mean for breakfast. Afternoon really now, but today it is September 30th, the last day in September. Sunday, I'm running my first full marathon. So if you guys have been here for a bit of time, you'd know that I had run my first half marathon back in 2023. And I think my whole time of training, I've been thinking in the back of my mind of my time during that half marathon. And I was a lot faster than what I would consider my baseline. And I keep thinking that I need to match that timing every time I train. But I think I've like come to the conclusion now that I'm just gonna run just whatever makes me feel good. Because I think that if I think too much about my time, I might fatigue myself to the point where it's gonna be difficult for me to finish. So I'm just gonna run, and I'm gonna run for fun, and I'm tired of running for time because it's not like the 152 is gonna qualify me for Boston anyway. Part of the tapering process. So this week I've just really been running very short spurts. So on Sunday I ran 3 miles. I think Monday I had run 4 miles, and then this morning I only ran 2 miles. I wouldn't say they're sprints, they're more like tempo pace 2 mile. And then tomorrow I think I'll run just like an easy 4-mile run. I'm supposed to have 2 rest days. I'll do maybe like a small yoga class, consistently using the compression boots to help with circulation. I just haven't used the ice bath in a little bit of time, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Didn't know I'm running the Long Beach Marathon on Sunday. Luckily, in my eyes, I think it's a good thing that we're starting at 5:30, but some people are like, glad that we start early because the earlier you start, the less sun you're gonna get. And I think that'll be really beneficial, especially for my first ever marathon. This week I need to really make sure that I rest because I've just been really tired, and it's strange because it's not like me to be very tired in the morning. I'm usually a morning person. There goes my robot ride. I've been trying to like roll out every single day this week just to like loosen up my muscles. You want your ball? You can get it yourself, girl. I know you can reach it. Go on the other side. I also got that thing, the foam roller, so I'll probably use that later. Okay, it's been so busy today. But anyway, I hope my little robot buddy is done. Just very busy today, but when is it not busy? So tomorrow they have like a shakeout run, so I might do a quick shakeout run. Maybe just like 5 miles. The thing is, when I run with people, I tend to run faster than I normally do. So that's like a little bit concerning. Wants to play, so we'll probably play for a few Bring it up here. Bring it here. Hello.
The next day.
Hey, what's up everyone? Happy October 1st. It is 8:50 right now. It's just about time for me to start work. I don't know why this thing keeps wobbling. Okay, today at work we have our what's called grand rounds. It's basically when we just have our meeting about patients and such. After work, we're going to be doing a shakeout run with Social Hour Run Club. I have this event that we're going to. Alex is really excited to go because he wants to do the demos for the shoes because he wants to run the OC marathon. I want to try the New Balances that I have in my Amazon cart. These are really cool. The New Balance, what are these? Fuel Cell Super Comp Trainer V3 running shoes. I've trialed so many different shoes. The Super Blast, I had tried the Asics, the Brooks Glycerin. The Brooks Glycerins are a little bit like tall, and then they have a lot of support, but I don't feel like they're as good as the Asics were good, but I wish they were wider. Well, these ones have the option to do wide. So usually with my running shoes, when I do distance, half a size up and then I'll go wide. Yeah, I really want to try these. The thing is, they have a carbon plate in them. If you don't know what a carbon plate is, it's basically a mechanism that they use to make you go faster. And I wouldn't say I'm like a very fast runner. Weird that it's carbon plated, but I think it'd be a really good race shoe. I wish I had found these earlier so that I could wear them for my marathon. I guess I'll just race in my trainers, which honestly, my trainers not that bad. It's just, they're not really built as a race shoe, I feel. So the ones that I currently wear are the Ghost Max 2. And I only bought them because they were on sale and they did have the wide. That's a really good thing about Brooks that I like, is that they have wide. But I think that I could race in a better shoe. But they're not that bad, so I think I've really broken them in, so I'm not very worried about it. So yeah.
I thought it was like I could come up with something.
I'm so dumb. I'm barefoot on the ground.
Fit this type of characteristics, but
I'm feeling not breathing.
I'm watching these marathon vlogs to see what I should be eating. Eat this banana bread. Oh my god, it's so freaking good. I made it with walnuts. I am also eating the leftover mapo tofu. But I added some salt because electrolytes. So we finished our rounds for bipolar disorder, as you saw. So right now I am gonna go to Walmart to pick up some foods because I need to start prepping to carb load. So, banana. Okay, which one should I get? Maybe this one? I don't know why the bagels are in here, but which one should I do? I think I'm just gonna do plain. Okay, so I ended up getting the variety pack. Oop, my bagels are rolling away. So I got all three of them in these. So hopefully one of them tastes good. And then I got bananas. I got 3 in addition to those 3 because I already ate one. So I want to be able to have enough. And then these. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna try like a tiny bit of this just so I can see what it tastes like. This has 1,000, if you drink the whole thing, 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 of potassium, 60 of magnesium. Today and Friday, but I just want to see what it tastes like. Because if it tastes weird, I don't want to be like shocked. Ooh, that's really salty. I forgot I put my doggy here, but that was so good that you stayed here. I think she does like it. I have a bagel with peanut butter and honey and a banana because I want to see how this sits with my stomach.
Can I try this like full? What? Actually, I'm out of salt. I haven't.
Now it's Friday. I only did a half day today at work just because They really work me really hard at my GI job. I want to show you my outfits because I need help deciding. Oh, I also bought a Garmin. This is probably like the lowest type of Garmin, but the only reason why I had decided to buy it was, for one, it was on sale, and then for two, it also has a really long battery life. So it's supposed to be like 2 weeks worth of battery life. And my issue with my watch is it's honestly fine, but it died in the middle. It died at mile 18 on my 20-mile run. So I was like, absolutely not. Okay, so for one, I was gonna do like something like this because I got really scared that, first of all, I get weird tan lines when I have my midsection showing, but also the bib. My shoes are like a nude, so scooting. But I might wear these. I don't know. Because I feel like these ones, like, I have a hard time with like keeping them on my head. It's the matching set. I think that's what I like about this one. And it doesn't make me look so fat because it has like this midsection showing. Okay, this is what I was initially gonna wear. And then just put this here. But this is cute too. I don't know. I think this looks better within the black though, the purple. I don't know. This tank top looks better. Or do I look like a unitard? I don't know. I like this outfit. You like this outfit? Let me just try it on with the shoes. Bras rather than the tank, I think. I don't know. How does it look like? I just like that the sports bra is built in. We're at the dog park now. I had to take off all of the sweater because she's crazy. Okay, it's like 1:30 right now. She's so tired. She says, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, start with some shot.
You have breakfast over there. This is mine. That's yours.
Okay, I'm having second breakfast. Just Cheerios with
loading.
Banana.
Running eventually.
Eventually, Alex feels very left out, so he signed up for a race.
I signed up for the Rose Bowl half.
Is it pretty? Okay. Since I'm not gonna be wearing the red outfit, I wanted to wear it for this little run. Outfit of the day before the last run.
Your time is wonderful.
Here I am. Wow. Nice.
Man, if you got any questions about your bins, that's what they call it, right? Your bins, whatever, like.
Yes, please. Oh, I really like that one. Thank you. Can I do a mocha, please? Yeah. Thank you.
We specialize not only
Thank you so much. I'm excited to try this tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna wear all of these tomorrow. This is the outfit. Not this. I usually, 8 wide. So it has space. Meal today, pasta at Olive's Garden, but baby Olives can't come. Some recovery. I did some icy hop and like just rolling out my muscles. So we're gonna have our last meal, then go probably sleep really early today.
You have to keep drinking like you said, remember?
I just wanted to make a tune that you and me could fall in love today. I would hope that you and me both would like to throw around our tailbone, but in between the text you sent me,
Olive.
Guess I've been dreaming the time when they told me
Olive, are you ready to watch Mommy?
how
Olive. Yeah. The elites right here. 5-minute miles.
Let's go, mommy.
so
Let's
now
go.
I'm chill as a bee. I guess just like I always see. So I'm making it so when I end up next time, just pretending I'm fine. I can come back here. I can tell you yes,
Keep an eye on your heart rate.
I'm okay with it. 'Cause it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Somehow
Olive loves her hat. But she hates it. On Jasmine right now. She's, I think, at mile 20. So about 1 more hour. So we'll be waiting right here. How do we feel? How do we feel?
I've never felt my legs so heavy in my life.
Olive was waiting for you.
Good morning, everyone. It is now October 6th, I think. It's the day after the marathon, and I honestly was so exhausted physically and mentally to be able to talk to you after. That was the longest I've ever ran in my entire life. I ended up finishing in 4 hours, 17 minutes, and 53 seconds, which was, in my mind, I don't really know what my expectation for the marathon was, but I think I might have booked it too quickly in the beginning because I was feeling really good, and then all of a sudden, like around mile like 18 to 20, that's when it started to get really, really hard. It started at 5:30. At 5.5 miles, I had been running for 45 minutes and 55 seconds. At the half mark, so 13.1 miles, I was at 1 hour, 52 minutes and 43 seconds, which was the same time as I had for my half marathon at the OC. In my mind, I was like, oh yeah, I'm like going at a good pace, and I was feeling really good. At the 13-mile mark, I was like, I'm feeling really good, even like despite me going my faster than normal pace. Mile 18, that is when like it started to get really, really tough. 18 to 20 was difficult because one, we were going up and down these hills. I would use the downhills as free energy, but it was really difficult to be able to go up the hills. This was my first ever marathon, so I didn't really know what to expect, but physically, I even did try to stop one time. My body was like still pulling me forward. It was just like such a weird feeling. I think the biggest thing was the fact that I was able to take down, I think, 6 gels. During my training, the most gels I had gotten down was like 2.5. My stomach did really well. I didn't shit my pants, but at the end, the half marathon and the marathon merges so that you finish at the same finish line. So I think it was like mile, for us it was like 24, and then for them it was like mile 11. So those last 2 miles are with everybody, and it gets very congested. I didn't care because I was like, I'm not going for time anymore anyway. And I was like, I'm just gonna go read the signs, and they had a huge like community support, so it was really nice. But I was exhausted. At mile 24, I was like, I'm ready to get this shit done with. I don't think I could do this again. At mile 24, that's when I started to smell that people were shitting their pants, because I was like looking around, I was like, where's the porta potties? Why does it smell so awful? And I think people were shitting their pants because I didn't see a porta potty in sight. Didn't take a pee break. I think it just, the adrenaline keeps you from going to the bathroom, thankfully. But immediately once the marathon ended, I had to use the bathroom. There was no way. Just the amount of gels, water. I think the real MVPs were those people handing out the popsicles, because that's when it started to get really hot. Also, I had noticed towards the end of the marathon when it started to get really tough. But thank God, I don't know if it was like a Boy Scouts troop or something that was handing out these popsicles, and I was like, God bless you guys, because this is like crazy. Time-wise, am I happy with my time? I don't know. I know going into this marathon, I felt like ill-prepared, and when you're ill-prepared, you feel it on marathon day. I knew that I could finish, but I didn't finish with the time that I had maybe hoped for, but that's honestly fine. It's like not that big of a deal. Go into the cheer zones, it's like fun. So I think that if I take it too seriously, I could have gotten seriously injured, because I started seeing people like in bushes, either, I don't know if they're shitting or puking, and then the EMS started rolling out. And one of my friends actually worked the med tent and was saying that she had to dunk people into the ice baths because of the heat stroke. So it was difficult. But anyone who did finish, it was difficult, definitely. I know that I'd seen a TikTok of some girl who had been out there for 6.5 hours. That's like incredible in itself, because to keep pushing for 6.5 hours is really, really mentally and physically tough. I think that in the future, I definitely would do a half marathon again. Don't know if I would want to do a marathon, but never say never, because me and Alex did submit a Sydney ballot, and if either one of us gets it, we'll definitely be going next year, maybe September. So it's a lot of summer training, but for them it's winter. For now, I'm not officially signed up for any other race. I also bought this finisher shirt, or Alex did for me, and it shows like Long Beach Marathon. I'm glad I got this just in case I don't run this again. But Alex ended up signing up for this race for next year. So yeah, that was the marathon. And I'm glad that at least all the races that I have signed up for are done, so that I can take a break for a while. Alex is like really sad that he didn't get to do the half for the Long Beach, so he's going to be doing the half for the Rose Bowl. And then he's also signed up for the Long Beach Marathon next year, so wish him luck. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you're doing any other races or any other races that you suggest, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.